With the spotlight and you never. Again, showing Twitter on fucking on stream is wild, but we take chances out here, right? To Atlanta. Damn. Why is Harry Potter trending? That's dope. Hmm. Alright. Lock in. But the spotlight makes you nervous. Technically, I'm not a funded trader anymore. God damn, I can't believe that. Um, facts. Hold on, let me right, we got clickbait a little bit. Hold on, man. Mm. My memories never faded. Is my stream live? Why is it still like black screen here? Good? We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. But the shit is not playing on stream because I don't get copyrighted on YouTube. So shout out YouTube. Alright, so locking in, right? So AU. Personally, I'm not gonna look at it anymore. Structure for it still looks nice structurally, but ADR is hit. I'm not gonna mess with AU right now. We also just had a change of character, technically speaking. So I'm not gonna mess with it. It's also Friday, NFP day. I'm gonna try to catch the ones that are like the most comfortable. And the ones that look like it could play out, the easiest and the fastest. Um, so for me right now, GJ and G are definitely in the books. I'm in a GJ trade right now. Off these lows. So at this point, price has slowed down a little bit. I've closed 80% and I'm leaving the other ones running. and I have my stops at break even, so it's not too bad. Secured 250, so nothing too crazy, right? So GJ, I'm gonna keep an eye on it, but right now it's too slow. I don't really like this BOS. These are pretty much just testing candles. And the fact that we have like another little support zone here is just there's too much. It's too tight, right? If let's say price would have looked something like this, I'll change the color. It'll look a little bit brighter. Where price would have pushed somewhere like up here and then given us a pullback, where it would have broken these highs and these highs here and given us like a little significant pullback, then yeah, maybe these entries would have been, a lot more clear. Um, but just because of that, I'm not gonna mess with it. Let's see, what color should I put it now? Just keep it white since it's the brightest on the black background, but then it's like too bright, you know what I mean? Like it's too much shit on my screen. Whatever. I mean, I guess for like whenever I have to do that, I guess I'll do that color. So that's the thing with GJ. So that's the only reason why I closed partials and then I'll leave the other ones running. Because at this point I'm not really looking for this high to be broken. I'm looking for this high to be broken, right? Because I'm gonna give the price a little bit of room to breathe up in these highs. So if we could break above, right, this is what we're doing right now, right? If we could break above these highs, retest, and we continue to go up, we'll catch this trade going up to here at least, somewhere here in this zone. We'll wait to see what NFP wants to do, right? So then somewhere here we'll close other partials. We leave, we'll leave some running. We'll leave our stop loss and break even, and then we'll let NFP take this all the way to the top. Because that's really what it looks like. I think we have to reach these support zones. Now I could do it today, like I said, because we do have NFP, but it's not likely that we're gonna get 200 pips on Wednesday, 200 pips on Thursday, and then Friday we'll get another 200 pips going opposite. Like, just thinking about it as the market maker, like, how many people do you think are in this trade right now going long, right? So it's like, and this is such a textbook entry that I don't think, right? Like, I think this is why we have these zones here, because the people who aren't really paying attention and are just holding their trades, they're getting trapped in the zone right here. So imagine how many contracts are active right now, making money, right? Who are going long, and then the people who are getting in my mindset, who got in this zone here, and they got in short, like, and it's already almost 6 in the morning. Like, there was a website. I'm gonna look for it on this screen. Um, Perfect. Yo, look, make these bitches go insane. So GJ right now, this is just, I'm pretty sure, just accounts connected to my FX book, right? People going short, right? Remember what I was saying? People going short, 6,411, and people going long, 5,407. Or just positions open. Let's say just positions open, not people. Let's say positions, right? And volume for the positions open going short is 1,491 lots, which to me sounds a little bit. And then going long, 1,213. So um, take a look at the chart, right? And again, why are people going short? We've reached the top of the support, going down. Why are people going long? We reached the bottom of the support, going up, right? Right now we're just trapped in this little range, right? So I mean, so like at this point, like Again, as a trader, what are we looking for, right? Something simple. Looking for a BOS, right? If we could get a BOS to the top side, and again, let's go look at the facts, right? We have NFP at 830, right? So that's not even NYC open yet. So truthfully speaking, what we could do is play very passive today and be just super patient and literally just wait for the move to happen, right? And what I mean by that is just give price room to breathe, right? Today's a big day. Think about it like this, right? Think about it like this. It's a big day, right? You gotta go. You gotta see you're playing a sport, right? You need time to warm up, right? That's what we're gonna let the price do right now. We're giving it room. Right? GJ's a big pair. We're gonna give GJ today 45 pips. 45 pips to breathe. In this zone, they could do whatever they want. If they break below, boom, perfect. We know we're gonna get a continuation. If it continues going up, we could expect a little pullback, probably about 50%, right? I'm saying a 50% of the fib level from the zone that we're trading in, which is this low and this high, right? So let's see what happens, and I'm giving it time. So GJ, we're not gonna check on this again till like 8 o'clock. We're not gonna look for an entry until after 8:30. Alright, so AU, Euro. So GU or GJ, that's what we're gonna do. So GU is kind of the same as these other two, AU and Euro. Um, yeah, we're technically still trading within this high and this low. Um, but this is pretty much the same as GJ in the sense that we're pretty much trading from. I'm looking at here, right? Like this is the last support that we're in. Look how many times it got tested, right? And it still hasn't broken. So we're pretty much trading from this high to this low, which is again 45 to 50 pips, which is equivalent to GJ. Why? Because technically GU hasn't reached the support zone, right? The little flip zone, which I'm looking at, which was this was the previous break, the last red candle before the push up, right? It wanted to do it here. It did a fake breakout with this red candle. It cleared that gap with this green candle's wick and it continued to go up. So at this point, I feel like GU is just using all of this. I feel like GU is using all of this as a fake out to continue going down, right? And is just gonna use this until 9:30, right? So you look at, we'll do it this way. Look, it'll be make a lot more sense. Um, so news is at 8:30. Let's say we don't look for an entry until 9:45, right? Let's say 9:45. So we'll leave it here. This was my favorite song when this show was out. Alright, so the market we'll use this here. And the high that we need to break would be this one. So we'll just use the last green candle, right? And we'll change this into the zone. We'll put our zones in green, right? Because we want to make the money zones, right? And then the lows would be I'm bugging. What lines am I looking at? Wow. Okay, cool. Look at that. Look how that shit respected art. Having a good Alright, so we're pretty much trading within the zone, right? So we're gonna look at 10 o'clock at being our little entry zone. So what could price do from here to now? So people who trade breakouts of high the days, right? They saw this break here, and fuck, dude, I don't like how I'm still asset using TradingView. Okay, so the people who are trading breakouts, right, are in this trade going long with GU, right, which is pretty much the same thing that's going on with GJ, right? The people who trade breakout to the high of the day, which is technically here, which technically happened here, they're in this trade in GJ. But technically speaking, this isn't a real break. This is just a retest. This is just testing candles. These aren't real breaks of character. These aren't a change of character. It's not a break of structure. It's just testing candles. So I'm gonna change. I shouldn't have put this in green because I use green and red to use. So I'm gonna put it back. I'm putting this to, I don't know. That's too. It's gonna confuse me. Yellow. We'll put the zones in yellow, right? That's what we usually do. I'm not gonna make this more difficult than it has to be. So the people who trade breakout to the high of the day are getting trapped here right now. So then what I'm saying is we could probably see something like this start happening now until 10 o'clock. The market is gonna just right, and then here's where they make the real move, right? Somewhere in the zone, and then like in a lower time frame, this is what we'll see our entry criteria to then continue going up. This is what I think is gonna happen. And I'm gonna take this shit out because that's gonna fuck me up. Well, we'll see. But again, it's just crazy that GJ is giving these like, bro, you have a double bottom here. Like, yeah, do you understand how many contracts, like, dude, how many contracts are activated from down here to where we're at now? Like, there's no way they give us two double bottoms, right? Back to back. And fucking, and they fly today with NFP. Like, how much money is gonna be made today if that shit happens? But then it's the same thing. Like, if the people who entered here, they're already in profit 16 pips, right? If this shit continues to go down to, pretty much ADR for the day, which we'll say what is 92, it's all the way, it's literally covering this entire structure over here. It's 92 pips. So that's, I feel like wherever the market goes today is gonna go crazy. Just follow price action until, just give the market time to breathe. This is pretty much what I'm saying when it comes to these pairs right now. Um, so now US 30. Well, let's do US 30 last because that's pretty much NYC, getting close to NYC. So gold, yeah, gold kind of got me in a little loop. Um, I was in these trades and I got out right before. As soon as I saw this green candle, I got out. I'm like, oh nah, fuck that. Usually doesn't end well. I don't know what the name of that candle is, um, but I see it often. And I got out as soon as that should happen. And then 2 minutes into the, I think this was 9 p.m. or 10 p.m. maybe. I'm gonna say like maybe like 2 minutes into it, that's when it shot up, and I'm like, oh, bro, thank God, right? But then it went right back down. So, but I was holding for STP, right, which wasn't hit, which was down here. And we also didn't go into a zone. So this is also like pretty much the same as GU and GJ, right? Which is, I think they're gonna use this as like a little trap zone. So we'll probably see like some crazy wick on gold when it comes to NFP. So it probably would be wise to I think overall we'll be in a downtrend. Um we'll see. I'm not comfortable with gold, right? Like the best trade was to trade that the first entry, right, which was the one up here. I closed out of this one, which was the first one that I got out of when it first hit the first TP, which was down here, which was the candle, the green candle, right, with no bottom wick. And then the second entry that we had was the break of structure of the lows, which was here, was the exit that I had down here, which was just the one I said fuck it, I hold. if well, probably not. It depends what this candle is here, right? Because right now what I'm thinking is maybe they're gonna use this zone, right? Because this is a daily support and a 4-hour support, the blue and the gray. They could probably use this zone to hold price and continue going down, right? So whenever news hits, the people who are in these trades up here at the top are pretty much safe if price action follows on everything. Because right now it does still look uptrending, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. This was just a retest of the previous break to continue going up. But then you have the people who trade patterns, which is the triple tops, right? When it comes into the 30-minute time frame, right? But even the Fibonacci's make sense. The break, the pullback, um, the 4-hour support still hasn't been broken. The daily support hasn't been broken. The pushes that we need to do is like literally just like push one, push two, right? Technically, we could say there's a shoulder head shoulder and say there's a push three, right? Push three. Say there's gonna be a fucking double top in like a 3-hour time frame. Right, so there's a lot going on gold right now, but I definitely think that this is overall downtrend. What pairs is USDCHF? Wanna find it? Just wanna find you. Time is money. We spend it together. I'm down for whatever. You just lead the way. You look at me to pay. With a purple Bentley. Take it on dash. Yeah. Enough money, no loans. A little something extra. So, alright, so we'll keep going. So, oil, I was looking for a third week low, but we had obviously the week opened with a gap, so we knew we weren't really gonna be looking at that. So, yeah, that's exactly what happened. Prices kept on going up and up and up. So, nothing on there. USD ZAR, looking at opposite from US 30, right? If I'm expecting 30 to go down, I'm expecting ZAR to go up. But right now, ZAR did just have a change of character, technically speaking, right in the 30-minute time frame with the 30-minute breaks. And after break, we are expecting a pullback. So, technically, we are expecting price to go up on ZAR, and 30, we are expecting price to go down. So, but we have this entire move up here. And then USD CHF, we're looking for price to go up to give us a new weekly high. What is that? That's a candle? Why not a candle on my MT4 though? What fucking candle is that? We have a green, red, red. That's the opening candle. That shit is ugly. Anyway, right, so that's the high that we want to see. Alright, so this one is good. I like this breakdown on this one. So USDCHF, I'm gonna break this one down real quick for you guys. So USDCHF is starting from the top to the bottom, right? Daily time frame. Right. Right now we had push 1, push 2, fuck it, push 3, right? And then started to push this down. So now it's like, okay, push 1, low, lower, high, lower, low, right? This is still push 2. Still hasn't given us a zone of consolidation. Um, Now let's zoom in and just look at candlesticks, right? We have this break, right? Which gave us the trading zone that we're in, which is this high. Let me I don't wanna, this is what I'll do. Here you go. Okay. So we're technically trading between the daily time frame, the last green candle before the push down, right? Um, and then which is the zone of this high and then this low down here, right? And then this is the last red candle. That was the last green candle. This is the last red candle before the push up, right? And if you notice, this is where the uptrend starts, right? Because at one point price did go back into the zone, and if we go and we highlight this, this is one. How back is this? July. I'm not going back that far into the chart, but if you were looking at this in July, that would have been an entry you could have taken, and you ride this shit all the way to the top. So I still believe, because look how clean traffic this is, right? So if this would have been a chart that I was looking at, definitely this would have been a fucking clean ass entry. And holding it all the way to the first support, which is up here, right? But technically speaking, we could hold it up until the daily support zone, which is up here, right? So now we go into the 4-hour time frame, and we start looking at the same thing in the 4-hour, right? We start seeing we have a little bit more breaks, but for the most part, nothing significant, right? Nothing too significant. Kind of the same thing. At this point, we had this break gave us this high and that low. This high broke, gave us that low. Boom. Alright, so we're pretty much trading within the same zone. We have this break here. This break is the last green candle before the push down, right, which is here, super close to the daily time frame. Right, we're changing this to blue. It's crazy, yo. It's crazy. Right, the zones are gonna be small, but that's what we like to see, right? Because then we go to the 30-minute time frame. It's gonna be a little bit different. So then we had this break, and then that gave us this low, right? And then is the same thing. What's the last red candle before the push down? But we'll use the bigger candle, so we'll use the same wick. So this one has a lot of strength, right? So if 100%, if we would have been looking at this pair, we would have been in these fucking entries. The lower time frame we get, you see how it respects that low. So now here we can see, okay, what pushes are we in? Right at this moment, right, we're still in push 1, right? We could say, alright, maybe there's a little zone of consolidation, but we're still technically in the uptrend, still making higher lows, right, up until here, right? But again, I still see this as an uptrend. So now let's go down to a lower time frame. Right now that we have our 4-hour zone and our daily zone, we go to the 30-minute. Here in the 30-minute, it's a little bit easier to trade in, right? Because here you're just trading your zones, your daily zones, right? So we gotta zoom in a little bit. We just start checking like what were the previous breaks, right? We have this break that gave us this high and this low. This broke gave us that. This, right? We could say that's a significant pullback, right? For the sake of it, but let's if we count it, right? Let's say we got that break. Go here, we got this break. Then here it got weird, right? But let's just say this is the break, right? Boom. Here, so now we're trading between this high and this low. Then this low gets broken, and we have this high and this low, which is where we're at now. The change of character, which we're trading between this low and this high. We have, you know, if we want to look at the trading zones, right? Technically speaking, right? From this break, we're looking at the last red candle before the push up. So right, and this is red for our 30-minute zone. Right, and then our top is gonna be the last green candle, right, before the push up, which is technically here, right? So then when we look at it like this, technically speaking, in our 30-minute time frame, we are still in a downtrend, right? So now this is again where price action is going to come in handy, right? Technically speaking, this is low, this is a high, this is a lower low, this is a lower high, and we have lower high, lower high, lower high, right? So this is where you don't want to get trapped, right? Higher time frames say a little bit different than a lower time frame, and this is where it gets a little bit sketchy, right? Because now we don't really have a clean support to the bottom, right? We could guess and assume that okay, price right now technically, right, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, lower high. Well, we'll say this is a higher high, but then it broke and made a lower low compared to these, but then it respected this higher low here. That could still be used as a support, right? So it's like a little bit of there's too much going on type of deal, right? These look clean for sells, right? But then when you start using the confluences for buys as well, the fact that we have this support zone coming in here, and then that's where price respected, could be a neckline here to continue going up, right? To make a new weekly high. That's what I would want to see, right? Ideally speaking. And even structure wise too. If we mark out what's happening today in the day-to-day time frames, I'm gonna get rid of these fibs real quick. Um, this is also what I kind of get to see. That directed à moi can't be free. Yeah. No spangled banner. Grandma. This landed in G450 caught the Mayweather fight cause the satellite was crispy. Top down on the winner, that's what winners do. Until these come like Windows 7. The thing advantage you. No good on feet, go unpunished. Not a good wit as I once was. If you fight lights turn you to a monster. I don't know, same me. All I got is money. This is dude. And they tell me when they come on, can you buy the business in the movie or better than? I don't like how that September looks. like a stupid girl love like a ground ball. A walk of light, so I don't piss the ground off. Alright, that looks better. Best man, see your thing, you but I ain't man with a chain on cologne. Money I put on, make it run for the friends like a marathon. Alright, so then if I'm looking at this like this, right, then that means again we have that break, that low, the last red candle. Oh, I'm in the 15-minute time frame. Wait, why am I in the 15-minute time frame? Okay, yeah, I was bugging out. Okay, so yeah, this is what I could kind of see, right? We have a pretty much like a type 1 pattern, right? Consolidation from the Asia session to London session. We get the breakout at the end of the Asia going into London, right? The 200 EMA stop hunt high, right? This is a stop hunt pretty much. Um, right? And then not only that, we have this previous support zone. So for me, there's a lot of confluence here, right? The red candle. So, like the again going into the higher time frame to the lower time frame again shows you like kind of the overall direction, right? And again, the fact that we have this clean traffic to the top side in the daily time frame, the fact that we're pretty much needing to reach the the support zones, the 4-hour and the daily support, and then the 30-minute. Obviously the 30-minute shows a little bit of a different picture, right? But let's do this too. Let's mark it again. We have this break, give us this, right? Pretty much here. Right? We have these candles are fucking crazy. It's like let's say we say this is a whole push. None of these are significant pullbacks, right? If we even mark it like that, and let's say this is the break where we have this break, we have this high and this low, right? Where we have this high and this low, so that means number one, the break would happen, right? And this would be the little, but then the last green candle before the push down would be here. That got broken through, which was the little change of character in the internal time frame, right? So we know that this support zone wasn't valid. It trapped traders here, which is this little one red candle, trapped everybody, and then started going up. So then again, even if we look at it like this, we have push 1, zone of consolidation, right? To make a push 2, to continue going up, right? To get into the support zones, to continue going down. That's what I see happening, right? But then you have, and then like you also see kind of, right? You go into a lower time frame, into higher time frames. You zoom out a little bit, right? Like internal structure, you have a shoulder, head, shoulder to continue going up, right? Not only that, external structure, you have a shoulder, head, shoulder that's being developed right now. MFF went crazy. Bro, I lost my funded account. You believe that shit? It's tragic what happened over there, man. It's tragic for a lot of reasons. Um, but yeah. So so USDCHF, man, I see this uptrending for a little bit. At least, at least for right now. Right now entries would be a little bit early. But if if you're swinging this and holding an entry, it wouldn't be too bad. But we'll wait for a confirmation to get a better entry. Right, so USDCHF, and what I'm gonna do since it's Friday, well actually no, 1, 2, 3, doesn't matter. GJ, where's it at? Remember what I said? I had my year planned with that shit. Yeah, no, I mean, luckily, I've always said it where it's like you can't really, don't put all your eggs in one basket, right? Meaning, if you're gonna do a funded account, if just to put it in perspective, right? Like this is why sometimes people don't make sense to me, but I'll put it in perspective for you. Hold on, let me drink some water. Like if the argument, right? If the argument is, yo, I don't have any money to start a live account, right? It's like if if you were to put 20 to 30% of money aside that you would for prop firms into your live account, and then you start adding up all the money that people spend. I'm not saying you, but just putting it like perspective in general. Um, bro, like people spend a shit ton of money on prop firms that they could have put in their live account. That they could have literally just been like, all right, I'm not gonna trade. I'm not gonna trade real account. I'm just gonna trade demo, and I'm gonna just anytime I fail my demo account trading with a prop firm challenge, instead of buying a prop firm, I'm putting 50 bucks in my live account and just reinvesting my 50 bucks. You get what I'm saying? Like, bro, prop firms are a good idea, but there has to be a way to do it, right? You know what I mean? Like, you can't continue to buy prop firms if you're still failing, right? Like, it's like in the States you have, or it's the end of year exams, right? When you're in school, the end of year exams. Like, you're not gonna take that test unless you're ready to take that test. And if you take that test knowing that you're not ready to take it, you're gonna do the bare minimum and you're gonna fail. Or you're gonna pass by just the bare minimum. But then when you get to the live account, you're gonna fail the live account. You know what I mean? So, eh, again, I've always said it. Like, if you're trading a funded account, make sure you have a live account and you trade both. Make sure you have money aside. And again, luckily for me, I have my live account, so it's not like I don't trade on my live account. But I'm a little hungry. Um, Saddest part is I just passed second phase in August. Younger low capital. No, yeah, yeah. No, I totally understand that, and that's why I'm saying, like, that's why I'm for prop firms, right? Always. We've had this conversations, and I definitely understand it, but it's either way, it's still a double-edged sword. You know what I mean? Like, it sucks. I'm not gonna say it doesn't. Like I said, like, I lost a big part of the account, right? Like, the money that I made for August, I can't even withdraw it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's it fucking sucks. But again, luckily I have my account, so it's not like, and first of all, luckily I paid off all my bills already for the month. I would have been pissed, first of all. Um, but yeah, this shit happens, so it is what it is. New month. The good thing is this, like, there are other prop firms. I would say this, like, I have suggestions, obviously. So, the saddest part is we don't know what's gonna happen until the 11th. We don't know if we have access to our funds. We don't know if we will have access to them. Um, so right now it's just about what can we do now to just move forward. Um, and we started looking it up, started doing research. We figured out that, companies that are incorporated in the states are more than likely gonna get hit by this. So, what's the smartest thing to do is go to a company that's not incorporated in the states, and finding these companies. I figured out found about another company. It's called Funding Pips. That's their Twitter. If you have Twitter, I could link you their website as well here. And yo, the challenges are super cheap, and they have a 12% off right now. They have a 5K account for like 30 something dollars, bro. And dude, like I said, like I'm in their Discord. Oh, okay, cool. So you don't even need the links, but I put them in the chat just in case. But yeah, I joined their Discord I think last night. Um, dude, I'm hungry. No, I joined the funded traders. Good for life. Anyway, but yeah, so that's where I'm at right now with that. With the wrong women. Oh, that's crazy. The people in the funded trader Discord are literally just yo. Hold on, well, you're not even here. Yo, the people in the funded trader program are literally just in a Discord, just looking at some dude trading. That's funny. Just what? I don't know where I don't know what were we talking about? Why did I say that for? What the ATF? I'm sorry. Alright, lower time frame. Right now, hold on. Now we go to the 5 minute. I confused my little brain. Let me put my little lines on my chart. And there's nothing wrong with using lines, man. There's really not. If you gotta put your lines on the chart to make it look a little bit easier for you, just do it. There's too many lines. Like, what I am gonna do is take off these fucking EMAs right now. Because we already know where we're at. I don't need that shit anymore right now. I do need these lines. My head is fucking killing me. Too much color. Um, some guy from the trader program. Oh, he's like live trading in the Discord. He's just sharing his screen. It just broke down in seconds. Yeah, bro. No, trust me. I know. I understand. the last green candle before the push down, and then this one is the last red candle before the push up, so it should be this one here. Okay. Right, and then look at how this break here, look at this clean traffic over here to the left. Right, looking at it from here, I'm literally looking at it like, look at it from this BOS, right? So like this BOS here, right, where price broke above, so now we're trading between this high and this low, which is the zones that we're trading in, right, which is down here to up here, right? But after this break here, look how clean traffic we have all the way up here, literally all the way to the top. So this is definitely, I feel like this is just a pullback, right? This is just a pullback to get back into the zone to continue going up. Bro, if I'm wrong, this is like one of those probability trades where it's just, this wasn't the one to trade, you know what I mean? If this one isn't the right one to trade, then it is what it is. This is USD CHF. Chart is smooth though, right? Like that's what I'm saying. Like I would say this, like if this would have been a little bit deeper, like a few pips deeper, I would have felt a lot more comfortable with that trade. Also the only 30 pips, and I know this isn't a pair that moves too much, but it's one of the few that look good for today. Right, and then US30 is kind of on the same boat when it comes to shorts. Right, what I do like about this one that it did do was that it did break below here, and there is clean traffic to the bottom of the zone. Right, which is technically the zone that we're not in this trade in this zone anymore. Hold on, why do I have this marked down here? I'm gonna have to remark this because the zone that we're in technically is right the break, the last green candle before the push for a downtrend after the change of character, which is a 38.2 to a 50% pullback. Either way, right, we did have this break which gave us a high and the low, which gave us that 50% Fibonacci pullback as well. But if we break above these highs, right, I feel like this entry is valid, and your stop loss literally should be up here, right? Um, did you see Roger Banks? Nah, video on it. I don't know if it was happening, getting about it. No, I um, I didn't get to see it because literally the news dropped at like 8 p.m. my time. So like I was one of the first people that saw it happen. Like bro, like it was like 7 o'clock, like 6:30, and I was gonna go on the website to go on my dashboard, and I see like it was loading super slow, and then that screen like popped up, and I go on Twitter and nobody said it. Like I looked it up everywhere, nobody said anything. So then I tweeted about it, and like 10, 15 minutes to an hour passed, and then that's when the surge that everybody started seeing it. Cause again, like it just happened in a weird time, like it literally happened that night. Um, so there wasn't enough information, but I did wake up and I saw that Raja tweeted, but it was like it wasn't too much information. um, so for US30, if US30 closes above, like if this 20-minute candle closes above the zone, then I'm not trading this going short. It's just gonna continue to go up. Because if they use it as a support zone, look how much traffic they have to the top. Clean traffic. All the way to 78.6. So if that's where they're gonna drive the price to, that's what they'll drive it to. But we'll wait for the next 30-minute candle. So yeah, so then again USD ZAR, we'd want that to go up so US30 could go down, technically speaking. Oil is chalked already. We were looking for a new low for the week, but obviously we just went completely counter for the entirety of the week. And then gold, like I said, this is a little support zone that I see for sells. But just like US30, I think, you know, out of the six that we're, well, not even six, out of the four that we're looking at, see, like now I want to say keep an eye on US30, but at this point the only other one is USD CHF is the one to keep an eye on, to be honest. We'll see how this wants to play out here in the 5-minute time frame. I wanted that the girl I wanna marry is a wedding planner. She moved to Atlanta. Damn. Hey, but you got back from the account where you invested, right? Challenge price? Yeah, yeah, of course. Yeah, I got my refund, and I got a few withdrawals out of it, so it wasn't a complete waste. You know what I mean?
Oh shit. Hey, what's good? What's good,
At least with ROI, exactly. Yeah. So it wasn't too bad, right? It wasn't a complete waste. Yo, what's good, my brother?
shit. Bitches, bro. What? Oh, okay. I don't know if you saw my swing setups. So far, some of the charts have been playing in line. We got AU through that down week. I like to see it. I like to see it, especially overnight. I was like, we're either gonna get that shit in the morning, or getting that shit tonight.
All right, my bad. I'm back.
Oh, yeah.
That was USD what? JPY?
Yeah, I have a 4 right now. Only one stopped me out at 1%.
23 with a money tree. And that's actually my pops and now my garden is enormous. Just like he said. A lot of good enough.
But oh, it was EA. Okay. Yeah, so EA was the only thing that caught me overnight, which was the up week. Figured it would go one, but like, no, it's okay if it was one. still looking for re-entries on EA. Giving signals. Um, um, AU, yeah, AU through the downwick, but didn't stop me out. We have the daily candle setting up. All these moves I'm holding currently, I'm looking to close around 12 if they're in good standing. And then if they look good, setting up that next 4 hour candle that opens at 12, I'm looking to close by 4 today. I just want to see how these daily candles all are. So far, how they were setting up from the beginning of Asia is pretty good to line up with the swing buy.
Does UJ usually follow GJ or not really?
If they're gonna sell, yep. But when they start buying is when they start kind of doing things one at a time.
Different. Okay. Cause that's why I was like usually because I don't really trade UJ, but when I usually saw it they like correlate, but like now they're not completely different, but they're moving different the last couple
Yeah.
days.
Yep.
But
Yep.
I don't see the thing is I don't really see GJ right now in sells.
The only reason why I'm going off the sell bias is off this bearish engulfing near our daily high, and then also the breaker structure there. But if it wasn't for this like bearish engulfing confirmation, I would normally be looking for buys going into this weekly move. So I was like, it could be possible that the monthly wants to start off with a down wick going against this previous buy candle.
Oh
And then
yeah,
like set up.
yeah, this shit right here. Are you seeing this on here?
I think this is like this extra level time. Actually, what I could do is just mark that. But yeah, if it wasn't for that Christian Dolphin, I would not be looking for that. But I just wanted to see how that was going to carry over into the next daily close. Okay. Or not the 30-minute. And then the zone you're looking at is kind of the zone, correct? Like, and then I did see on the hourly that it looks like it wants us to try buying up this.
Yeah, but then this shit also looks like trap moves to trap people going up to go down. Cause I do see both ways like that. I just gave that analysis a few minutes ago.
Yeah,
It's just this pair looks way too perfect going both ways.
it does,
Like
especially
this shit is giving you double bottoms in like every single time frame you go on. It looks good for both for sells and for buys. Cause
yeah.
like if you go like if you want to go like I'll from time to time I'll follow your chart.
The buys is what I saw this morning on the 1 hour. I was like, if it spikes from like news or some shit, it would probably hit near these swing
Yeah,
highs.
that's exactly what I was saying with the news and everything. Same
Yeah,
shit,
yeah.
literally. I was saying the same thing. That's why I was like, yo, I really don't see.
The
Cause like
overall,
here in the 30-minute, right? Like you can see my screen, right? I'm sharing it on Discord.
yep, yep.
Like we see that we have a 4 hour and the daily support up here, and then the 4 hours and daily support down here, right? But then obviously like our 30-minute moves. It wasn't until like Thursday or Wednesday and Thursday we did 200 pips and 200 pips. So then it's like, damn, yo, like what the fuck are the odds that we're gonna go right back up
Right
again,
back.
right?
Yeah.
And then what are the odds that, yo, the motherfuckers holding these trades, like how many people do you think are in this contract? Like how many contracts do you think are open? Like think about it. They gave us a double bottom here. They gave us the change of character, the retest. How many people you think entered here at the retest to continue going up?
Yeah.
And then it
They
went
try.
right back up, and then you're gonna tell me that okay, we're in this flip zone, right? Because we did get a little, we got a break of structure here, which gave us this high and this low, right? So it's like
Mm.
fucking,
They
are
can
they gonna
trap.
give us another double bottom to continue going up? Yeah, I don't know, dude.
Yeah. See what you're saying. And then also it's like contrary. Like the biggest thing for me was the only reason why I leaned towards sell on was just like well the harmonic and then the structure overall on top of the high frame closure. Um, it's like this just looked like a big bear flag to me. They just collected contracts on the way up. You see what I'm saying? And then
Hmm.
now they're trying to like break it down and then wipe all those people. So that's why I lean towards that overall sell bias. But on the short frame, like yeah, I could see where we open here at 4 o'clock, price try to go up, spike down a little bit in favor. Now we're back near our open. So again, we still got till 4 p.m. to see if they're going to decide to throw a upwick on this daily candle. Which, if they decide to end off the week with trap moves, then yeah, I could see why that hourly move wouldn't be a bad setup to take, especially with this double bottom happening here on the 1 hour. But when I was looking at the overall, I was like, yeah, I could see. Yeah, I know what you mean. You could definitely see both sides. And then also here, we did just bring it back into our zone
Hmm.
structure previously for our 4 hour swing low, or our previous 4 hour swing low, which was back here because this was our swing high. Swing low price came down, broke structure, set this low, came back and never came back since. So now that we're back in that zone, I was like, they may consolidate respect and try dropping lower. But you're right. If they wanted to take it up, they really could get away with that shit. And then this weekly could end bullish. I think a big part of why I was like the bullish bias is low for me right now on the weekly is just how far my 200 is. But when the EMAs are close on the other frames, that also can factor in them trying to continue rising. Let me see if these are crossing on the daily. See, they're starting to cross right here too. And then we have the cross on the 4 hour. So really the idea is it should respect and try to hold. But again, them spikes is the only thing I was concerned about when I slept on these trades. I was like, if I wake up and some shit spikes, I'm not gonna be too surprised. But also like if they're trying to make that big move, they're gonna need a lot of fuel to do it. So what better way than NFP? That's how I saw it.
Yeah, not facts.
This bearish golfing is just the biggest. This one's just weird for me because it's like, yeah, it's a great signal, but it matters where it's happening at. So I was like, shit, we had this high here, this low, or high. I think a big part of it too is me approaching with the mindset that I don't know what's gonna happen. You know what I mean? I'm
Yeah, I
like,
mean,
shit,
no, I mean, nobody does. You know what I mean? Like we could only put our
speculate.
lines and really just assume what's
Ease.
gonna happen with price action. But it's like the way I see it, right? It's like the easiest way, right, to take this in
Yeah.
would treat just look at it in zones, right? This is why I have the red and the green here. This is what I was saying earlier in the stream, right? Like at this point, there's too many confirmations, right? So we just gotta break it down little by little, in the sense like, okay, now we just gotta take it easy. Like, what does that mean? Okay, we see that here, right? We see that we had a little support zone here, and how many times did price go up here, reject, go down, went up, rejected, went up, tapped it here, and then rejected again, right? So pretty much all of this zone is just indecision in the market. So now it's just super simple. Like if we have to wait till after, just think about it. NFP is at 8:30 a.m.
Yeah.
That's an hour before NYC open. So there's a huge possibility that we're gonna see
Oh, they're
we're
gonna
gonna see
start.
NFP push up and give a wick to go right back down.
Yeah, into New
or vice versa, right? So what's the easiest thing to do is just wait till NFP, right? If we get a closure above and a retest, then we continue to go up,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then vice versa. If we continue to go down, break and get in, right? But like
Right.
either way is it's it's a
Yeah.
50-50 chance of getting it right. And NFP, like if you're selling and NFP hits and it just continues to drive up, you're chalked.
Yeah,
Or
yeah.
if NFP hits, knowing that it's 830, it could potentially, go to your stop loss. Just it's not gonna hit your stop loss, but you're gonna go and draw down, and it, after NFP it goes down
Yeah,
and
literally.
goes your way, or vice versa if that happens going up.
That's
But it's
exactly.
like,
Yeah, and it's funny you bring that up because my initial like outlook on this whole setup was really to have my stops like, up here,
mhm,
knowing that NFP has all this room to deal with off this candle,
right,
and to push lower is low. It's not the highest of chances, but the only reason why I set it lower was off that 4 hour structure. I was like, okay, well, where can I tighten? Still see a level, kind of have some sense of respect, which would be in this zone here. Like with a 1 hour, there's a little bit of structure. So you have this high, low, lower, high, lower, low,
right, and just following
right
that
this
lower low,
level.
lower high structure.
Yeah, and just seeing like, okay, well, this would be my swing high, my 1 hour, this is my swing low. We have here where we have our swing high and low for the 30 minute. And then, as you were saying, this is where I woke up and seeing that, okay, on the short frame, this would be the time for like potential buy into like, and probably that retest. But then, hold on, I just drew these trend lines. Try a little bit more. But yeah, no, definitely, I was seeing exactly what you're seeing there for sure. Um, since last night, I was like, okay, there's only two things that can happen. And I was more worried about the buys happening during London, honestly, which I know sounds weird, but like, I was like, if anything, the London buys would be where they're going to try to throw that. Um, but like you said, they could just use that fuel off the news, take that motherfucker up, and yeah, I can kind of see that.
Because my initial entry, I did take an entry yesterday before I went to bed. It was literally right at the lows on GJ,
Oh,
and
we're like
I
right here.
closed as soon as I was in profit. I closed 85%. I just left running. And then I closed full when we got up here, and that's where I was saying on stream. It was like early, it was about like an hour, like 2 hours ago now.
That
Um,
rejection. Well,
yeah, so then that's where I was just saying, like at this point, I'm just gonna wait till after news, and I'm gonna just, if price
make
breaks out
that.
of the zones, I'll just trade following the trend. It's pretty much like the same with GU if you go look at GU and compare the two.
Oh yeah, gee, was on some
Cause like
shit
if
going.
you really notice it, right? Like even on GJ, but if you go to GU, like it broke the high of the day, right? So even the people trading just like the breakout traders, right? Like
Mm-hmm.
it caught traders doing the breakout trades from the bottom of the day, and it trapped traders doing the breakout right now for the high.
Yeah,
So
and
it's
it's
like,
just crazy. I set
yes,
these lines up yesterday. I was like, because this is where I seen it like right here, and I was like, do I want to buy? Wait to
yeah,
have it get
yeah,
closer
we
to my
have literally the
swing
exact same
lows.
zone. So
Well,
for
I think
me, like if you see where I still think that they're gonna use NFP and it's gonna look something like this. Like I have it drawn out to what I think is gonna happen from now until 10 a.m.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So literally, like I just think it's gonna fake people out to go into the flip zone here at the bottom to really tap into it to then continue going up and
Yeah, yeah,
continue
these
that
buyers
uptrend
get.
pattern.
And then again, like you always said, there's no downwick on this candle. We close.
Yeah, exactly. On that break.
Not for sure. I was seeing the same outlook. I was like, okay, we're at our swing, 1 hour swing lows, or 30-minute swing lows, and then we're also back in that level where we broke that previous 4 hour swing low. Broke back into that range, and then now daily, that was where I kind of backed off on taking very early buys with this because I didn't like how this bearish candle was closing against this bull candle. So I was like, at this point, it's really a matter of how does this 4 hour play down here? Is it going to show us the right signal for potential buys and showing bearish signals and just break that would be a good fake out idea if you're gonna throw news in this bitch, because it is coming up real soon. Actually, very soon. There's already some news that drop. Okay, that we have no GBP news either. Oh, we're good.
We're chalked for
Anything
the.
can
We're
happen.
we're done after 8:30. That US. If nothing happens during that, that shit is no more news for the
Yeah.
day.
Okay.
But we know next week is gonna pop. First week
Yeah. Facts.
after the
Facts.
first Friday too. Right after is gonna be a quick. It's gonna be a
And
quick month.
it's gonna be Labor Day too.
Oh, it's Labor Day on Monday, so nothing's gonna happen on
Yeah,
Monday.
nothing. Yeah. So either they're gonna really hit it off today, or it's gonna be like Tuesday.
Tuesday's gonna pop, and
And this
Tuesday
right here,
reversals too. It's crazy.
yeah, facts, facts. But I work off on Monday, so I'm gonna be definitely doing analysis on that day. But yeah, these what I want to see at 4 p.m. or 4 p.m. CST is that prices candle is on the lower end here. If this confirmation is actually a confirmation, you know what I mean? Like I'm going off theory. If these confirmation are confirmations, that at 4 p.m. we should be down here, or like you said, we'll get that wick early to pop off, and then again by 4 p.m. a correction. Same. So this one was like I'm more inclined to hold AU now because of the fact that it did start off by going down, because this is a pretty sharp buy. Yeah, I did. Okay, I remember now. It was back here that I bought. Right here, so I came to market and market looked like, okay. It was when this green candle was like setting up for the buy, and then I just seen this overall consolidation zone happening, and then sure enough, they took it lower. It looks like, but when they hit the level again, more rejection. That's super close, but damn, if the levels are as strong as it's showing, shit, we're gonna continue to hold, see what happens. That wick down there was a good grab at these swing lows though. This was a 30-minute swing low, 1 hour swing low. They respected both, and they're back within our previous breaker structure zone for our previous 4 hour swing low. Because our current 4 hour swing low is down here. Go back up to the 4 hour here. And this candle price, we can try to bottom it. Oh my god! You know what? You know why I even saw this as a buy so too. If you go on the AXY, the Australian dollar is supposed to get stronger too. This is as an outlook. I was like, if we're gonna go up in strength and the U.S. dollar gets weak off this news, it's gonna make sense why JPY sells. It's gonna make sense why Australian dollar buys. And then if it gets stronger though, that's just gonna be the overall fake out. Let's see what the U.S. dollar may do off of its own DXY. So that also is bottom. So if they're looking at this as a sell zone, looks like this is trying to buy up. USD may get stronger as well. Actually, I would really like to use the trend candles for this. Alright, so we're at one high here. Usually Heiken actually breaks down when it throws two and fails. So depending on how this closes, see, it's already starting off sell trends. Okay, this is respect down here. We'll just see how it respects. Likely, it is likely there's room to the upside. What I see here. Depending on how this tests, this pushes breaks past up, then I can see this hit this level. this high right here. Opposite that I see. Downward push. Yeah, depending on how this US dollar news hits, it's going to be really important. Because that's going to either factor into the bias. But you know what else? You know the other thing about that GJ bias you have?
Hmm.
What plays really well into that is the fact that it's a new month. So we didn't get no upward candle on our whole month too. That was another thing that had me kind of contemplate. I was like, will the new month just pop off right into the trend because last month was just so primed for a setup, or will it be one of those situations they're going to use that next month candle to throw the fake? But I was like, okay, overall, if I see it trending up coming from last month, we've been buying, and haven't gone down on this new candle yet. It's got options for sure. The only thing that has me on this bias right now is just this damn bearish engulfing. This is just way too. I don't think I've seen a cleaner daily bearish engulfing in a while. Like this is another prime example. Like once we had this huge shift, but this was at a major area too. So, but that's a big ass bearish engulfing, and then of course UJ is trying to do the same shit. Give me one here, and then try to give you another here. This shit could be a wig. Yeah. Then the 4 hour is like, it's a consolidation zone. 1 hour has just been respecting shit. Yeah, the news that hit yesterday, that shit felt it was like turbulence, bro. I was like, all right, either this shit's gonna stop out or I'm gonna be basically dealing with turbulence and then look back at like 9, 12 and they're gonna be corrected. And then by like 4, I seen they were corrected and then they were starting to trail and pop. I was like, so now y'all want to play out. So then I just closed by the new monthly open because I was like, yeah, they're gonna try to do some sneaky shit, open up spreads on all these frames. New month could just pick up random volatility, but it seemed like it was pretty mellow all night. Double bottom is definitely there though. That was range. Yeah, he's my other one. It seems like it's setting up really well as far as the daily candle. It already did its up move. Great. I'd love to see the up wick because now it just tells me by 4 we should be back like a little bit deeper profit. Or whenever I say 4 p.m., that's 5 p.m. your time. 5 p.m. when the daily candle closes. This kind of, yeah, this is nice. It threw the up wick. It bounced off your 30-minute swing high here. We're back at our 30-minute swing low. Prices starting to trail. Then you got news for the euro coming up. Let me try my live stream really quick. I was gonna go into work at 7 today, but bro, fuck that. I got my check from that little overtime I did, 97 hours, bro. Tell me that shit was like 13.96, bro. I was like, never is taxes railing my shit like this. I had made $2,018, bro. I said, no way. That shit hit me different, dog. That's when I realized I'm like, bro, I traded all that time just to end up having to really work more. That's foul play. You would think that like, bro, nah, you would think in this world, and especially in this day and age, they would give people enough pay to have a healthy means of living, bro. But they clearly just don't give a fuck.
They truly don't care.
That's when I realized like this shit is serious. This entrepreneurship shit is serious. Getting into trading, like doing all this other stuff on the side, very valuable. Because your job is not gonna get you out of your job. That's just a harsh truth. It'll keep you at work, and if you work more, they'll just reward you more work because the taxes they're taking off your shit is more money because you stayed there longer. What kind of shit is that? What about the physical labor? What about physical labor tax? Can I take my money back? There should be something like that. Put in like physical labor through the job. They do a certain rate where they deduct from the amount of taxes that they would take. There's gonna be a huge tug of war with AU. AU's showing them buys on the daily on here. But overall, like it is in a sell trend with the weekly, but it's just the weekly sold off so long. We're bottoming out. The daily's starting to double bottom. We're in a nice little consolidation zone. The 1 hour is just in a zone where it could start breaking structure down again, but so if I make my 77 flat, markets is freaky as hell. EG is the only one that's looking like real champ right now. EU is kind of breaking down funny.
Literally, yo, I'm waiting for NFP to hit. I'm not gonna trade it.
No, no, I don't blame you at all.
I'll be honest with you.
I don't blame you at all.
But
I
chill.
just set up all my setups for like enough room to deal with NFP, but you just never know. So it's definitely true.
You gotta know. I'm gonna chill out for a little. Play some COD.
Yeah, I just hopped on pubs, vibing out. Actually, let me try my live stream here. But yeah, a big part of those outlooks I put too is like those are supposed to be kind of throughout the month to play out. So it's really just we're gonna be like because you're scalping really well. I figured every time you drop an analysis, it's just gonna play off the structure, the overall move, and also those moves are gonna be you're gonna need to trail stops. So I'm gonna put like alerts in each post of like where to move stops and whatnot. I know the numbers and values might be different according to different brokers, but yesterday I almost left my house, bro. The stream was still live and shit. I was like, oh fuck,
You're twisted.
tripping. Yeah, for real. But like since I got this PC, my energy bill's been crazy high, bro. Crazy high. Like normally my shit's like 60 a month, bro. This month it was like 160. I was like, holy fuck. There's no way is a PC like amping up this much of like power, so I'd be really attentive.
Yeah, no, especially if you fucking leave that shit on. That's why, like,
Exactly.
at least put it on sleep mode.
Yeah, that's what I'd be doing now. I was like, shit's crucial. But the sleep mode, is it that effective when it comes to like it's still
Yeah, yeah,
plugged?
cause it's not really turned on.
Oh, okay, okay. Cool, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna fuck with that. That's what I think
Why?
I'll
Could
be
you
interested.
usually just leave your PC on the entire night?
Nah, I usually sleep it, but I just didn't know if it was actually effective or not as far as like saving electricity. So now that you say it, it confirms that for me. Yeah, usually I put it on sleep mode. This new map, I don't know if you've seen it. It's like it's called DRC Zone.
Nah, I don't think so.
It's actually pretty cool. It looks, I don't know, it's like a warehouse type of area. Bro, you should. I'll fuck around and buy Modern Warfare 2 for you. Boo Boo as this game is, or can be, I should say. Because they honestly, the slide, they fixed the slide really well.
In this last update?
Yeah, it's way better. Like at first, I didn't. It was just an adjustment at first because I expected it to be like super smooth. But if you like, play enough, keep trying it out, you'll realize it's actually pretty good compared to what it was before. I actually like slide confidently, knowing that I have a good chance at winning a gunfight. Before that, that just was never a thing. These kids, this map is just structured so weird. Where it's like you look down one fucking lane, somebody's popping up from the next corner. Like, damn, you guys splatted. That's crazy. I knew it. I fucking knew it. Yo. Your head feeling better, bro?
Yeah, fucking thank
Man,
God.
that headache.
Yesterday, yeah, I was still bad yesterday too, all day.
Some bullshit, man. I be hating migraines. Damn. Like, bro had no type of Overwatch. Just left my ass for dead.
I've never played Warzone. I wish to, but there's nobody to play with. Everybody sucks. Oh, everybody's stuck to CS:GO. Yeah, CS:GO is fun though. I saw CS:GO
CS?
2 came out too, the beta
Oh,
at
word?
least. I think the beta, yeah.
I should fuck around and download that. I've never really played CS like that. What gun is that, bro?
Check your gear and weapons. We go soon.
It's an LMG. That's fine. Dang, that shit is fine. How do you get that gun? That's some shit. Dude was killing me fast as hell. Oh, what the fuck? It's an AR LMG.
Enemy dropping into the AO. Warm-up is over. Stand by for deployment to the war zone.
I can kind of see. I can see that. Yeah, DJ is trying to cook up some shit. It's like, yeah.
I heard somewhere Meta Activision for the Warzone 2 shit. I'm moving skin from 1 to 2. Yeah, I mean, dude, like, happens every game. Like, yo, there's been no Call of Duty ever in existence, right, that allows you to wear or allows you to transfer one skin from one game to the other. You know what I mean? Um,
That would be
but I
smart.
but I also don't want to defend them because you know it is 2023. We have the technology to be able to do something like that. You know what I mean? So
Like the fact that they haven't showed that they want money. You gotta think, you drop 70 on the game, bro. Not only are we dropping 70 in the game, but then you're fucking spending X amount of dollars throughout the year, bro.
Yep.
You realize how much
Shit.
it is? Like we really are dropping comfortably, maybe for some people $500 a year on COD. Like on some minimum basis shit, which is crazy because of cosmetics. And cosmetics will always sell because it's damn near like jewelry. So people always want the nicest shit, the nicest clothes. You put clothes in a game to sell, it's crazy.
Hostile counter UAV overhead.
Telling me you can't transfer it? Y'all are one of the. I mean, granted, I get it. There's different devs, but they definitely should start doing systems like that. Carrying gear over, kind of dope. I just feel like I guess the database for their new content, their newer game, probably jeopardized though. It's insane. I think about that all the time.
fucking gun
Think about
is
GTA.
shooting mad weird.
Could use some mid-cal rounds.
GTA was fucking getting robbed.
Oh, my controller disconnected.
That's the worst.
What the fuck? I got shot in the back. We're good. We're good. We're good. I didn't die. I got shot in the back and my controller disconnected. Oh, that's okay. Oh, hold on. I gotta fucking set up, bro.
Put my CPU processing on ultra fast. I don't know if that's gonna fry it, bro. But it doesn't seem like it doesn't sound like it's overclocking or anything. Yo, so this drop.
That guy got fucking shit on. Oh my god. Can somebody clip that? Can we clip shit on YouTube? Is that a thing?
I'm not too sure. Actually, I didn't know you could stream. Are you doing that through call?
Enemy destroyed. Use your TAC map to hunt down the rest of them.
Why am I blanking?
Why'd I start lagging? I got packet burst when I started shooting the fucking kid. Gotta be kidding me. Controller on PC? Yeah, bro. I don't play keyboard.
Gas
That shit
moving.
hurts my hands.
You're back on station. Get after it.
Yeah, I'm not sure about it actually. Yeah, so yesterday, like it was this is how much like my job currently goes in line with the charts. And then we have something called end of the month posting, or end of the month posting, where after I think you know, where after you collect it for the month, they show you what you got for the
Deploy the
company.
counter UAV.
And then after that, you're able to pretty much leave work because if you were to continue to collect that day, everything you're collecting after the end of posting goes into the next month. So I left early, left at like 3. The whole time, it's like once I got back home, I was like, shit, I might come early today to compensate. Nobody's been reeling me all last week. Gave me this baby check talking about taxes.
Time for vengeance. You're redeploying.
$600 over check is crazy.
You've got a loadout drop inbound.
And that's when it made me realize, bro, that I really gotta do this Airbnb shit for tax breaks, bro. Because I could just be pocketing all my money and putting that towards something different.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Oh, I'm in ranked and shit.
We're detecting vulnerability in the enemy's network. Locate their uplink stations and secure their intel before they go offline.
I don't know where it went, but I clipped it. Alright, but thank you. I appreciate it.
real one right there.
Be advised, enemy deployed the buy station. Kill confirmed. We've located the rest of them.
I still can't believe that my MMF thing, bro. That's fucking wild. Like,
That your what?
The MMF, the MFF.
Oh yeah.
But did Don vote trade on that too?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Hostiles dropping into
I
the
was
area.
about to say, if
Watch
he
the
had his
sky.
account,
Yo, you imagine you got 1,000,000 on a fucking nah. That's a live account. That's not his funded. He knows better than that.
oh, that's the file. Okay, yeah.
I was about to say, I'm like, no, hold on, bro. Donvo know better than that. Hold on.
I was like, holy shit.
Because that's the #1 rule is don't put all your fucking assets on one account. Like, what?
Yeah, facts, spread it out.
For a second,
That's crazy. I
that dude
know.
looked like a live body.
Marked remaining operators from that squad. Hunt them down. Enemy dropping into the AO.
Folding? Is that what I'm hearing?
Hostile UAV in the sector.
I'm not going. Yeah, I'm not folding, bro. We get it, bro. The last game is the last game. Leave that shit there. Don't bring none of that energy up into this shit. Only 4 think and stay present.
Only
Yeah,
25
I'm about to
remain.
push through, don't.
Enemy soldier incoming.
My water's good. Challenge. Still dead. I'm absolute. Anybody going dome with the AR?
Enemy resecured their network. It's over.
Watch this,
Good
guys.
kill.
You ready?
Marking the rest of that squad on your
One's crossing
attack map.
sandbags.
Get hunting.
We need AR, don't we? Window absolute. Shag's pretty weak. Behind you. I think one was in the water somewhere. In the water. Bust it out. Piss on my ass.
An enemy squad is hunting you. Stay alert.
This shit.
Hostile
Requesting
UAV active.
recon flyover.
Copy.
Behind me,
UAV
waters.
orbiting the AO. Recon is online.
Resurgence is about to end. Take it back.
Got him out last light and shit.
Requesting recon flyover.
Copy that. UAV.
The enemy lost track of you. You're safe.
There's 2.
Target
One's back
down.
up. Another one
Marking
in
the
up.
rest of them. Got gas
Red
moving
tip.
in.
Be advised. UAV is exiting the AO.
No, I bought the wrong gun. Fuck.
Oh, you playing CS?
I'm playing Warzone.
Oh, for sure.
UAV is being fuel. RTB at this time.
Mirage shop on that.
Requesting recon flyover.
Oh, word.
UAV orbiting the AO. Recon is online.
The fuck did he shoot me at?
I'm absolute. Step. Big ups.
Hostile UAV overhead.
Be advised, UAV is exiting the AO.
One ran for the rotos. One's rotating this way.
I don't see him.
Terminal has been deactivated. This is the end game.
He's really weak, watching cross.
Supply crates are restocked. Advise you load up
Pick
now.
up Cosmos.
Hostiles dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Nading over the hill. Holy fuck. I gotta go.
10 are left. Keep the pressure on.
In the far back.
Hostile UAV in this sector.
Gas is inbound.
In a horrible ass spot. Where the fuck is this guy at? That was at the gas station.
That's not me, bro. My fault. He's absolute. One more back door.
Hostile counter
Big
UAV
ups.
is active.
Pick up. I'm playing for new PC spawns. Yep, he's broken. Not broken. He's probably gonna play dome
5
type.
remaining.
Mid. I got flashbang. Bro, this sounds so fucking OP, bro.
You lose.
Gas is closing in.
He went back in the water. He's going to new. Absolutely. Those steps. You cannot make that shit up, bro. Know exactly where he's coming, pre-fire and all, and he still wins a gunfight.
That is a win. You took what you wanted and made the match worth.
Wall Street is going for every firm in the U.S. Yeah, that is gonna happen. But
It's the quickest way to really make good income. They know it, and it's just fucked up that. Yeah, that's just fucked up, bro.
what happened?
It's,
I missed what you said about controller. Yeah. I always play controller because remember I used to compete. So when they switched over to PC, we had to play with controller.
bro, that's bogus as fuck. No one's gonna say shit about that kid. That's crazy. Just let him fucking chill. Why don't we?
Dude, I'm like, why
He's
am I
still up
lagging?
there.
It's because I have Discord still. Fucking watching everything. But isn't it disadvantage? Seems like crossplay is on. No, bro. Controller is I don't know, bro. I don't know what to tell you. I'm gonna be. I have a whole different perspective on gaming than a lot of people, so I can't really give my opinion on that. You know what I mean? We'll look again at 8 o'clock. We'll see if there's anything that changed. I really like where USD CHF is at. I would like to see a steeper pullback, or it'll be the break. We'll wait. We'll wait for NFPs, right? Because at this point, we're in the middle of this. We're pretty much in the middle of the range. So we'll see. But yeah, I have a different point of view on it. Yo, how do I'm streaming on YouTube. Let me change my how do I change my clan tag? That's not good. I didn't get to change it in time. I stopped playing multiplayer games myself. Yeah, it's not as fun as it used to be honest. Story mode co-op shit like that where yeah my friends could just talk about life and play. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really find um there's not many games that I could find that are entertaining anymore for me, to be honest with you. That I could just sit through all day or for a few hours. Like COD is one of the only few. Alright, so GJ's playing out for those shorts. That's good. And then USDCHF is also pushing up. Pushing on up, pushing on up, pushing on up. And then US 30 still there. Okay, we'll see. We'll come back to that at 8 o'clock.
Practice is over. The real fight begins now.
Stream Warzone on YouTube. I'll be ready to watch. Dude, the problem is that there's so much better viewership in the gaming standpoint on Twitch than on YouTube. Like, there's no point in me streaming gaming on YouTube when I get more viewership on Twitch, and then vice versa for when I'm trading, right? Like, there's no point in me streaming that on Twitch because there's no viewership over there for that. Try Saints Row 3. I've tried Saints Row. I don't like it.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
Oh, what gun are you shooting me with? That guy is so lucky, dude.
Hostile UAV active. Hostile UAV overhead.
I'll give it to him though. I don't know how he got me one shot. One shot he hit me with fucking got me one hit. One
Enemy
shot, no
soldier
stimmy.
incoming.
He landed on me here, close. I got better guns than these, or I'm not gonna go buy my shit too.
Hostile UAV active.
Mon-Thurs
I'm dead.
deployed.
Hostile UAV overhead.
Bomb drone ready to detonate. All targets hit.
Enemy destroyed. Use your TAC map to hunt down the rest of them.
Hostile UAV in the sector.
Found.
Hostile Mortar strike in the area.
Kill confirmed. We've located the rest of them. Hostile dropping in the area. Watch the sky.
Hostile UAV overhead.
Mark remaining operators from that squad. Hunt them down.
Hostile UAV in the sector. Hostile UAV active.
Shit.
Loadout drop headed your way. Enemy dropping into the AO.
Where's this clown at? Oh shit!
Good kill. Marking the rest of that squad on your TAC map. Get hunting.
Hostile UAV overhead. Hostile
Take out my
UAV
guns.
in the sector.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Hostile UAV active. Hostile UAV in the sector. Hostile UAV overhead. Hostile UAV active.
Target down. Marking the rest of them. Enemy dropping into the AO.
Hostile UAV in the sector. Hostile UAV overhead.
Marking the rest of them. Gas is inbound. Enemy soldier incoming.
Hostile UAV active.
You wild?
Hostile UAV in this sector. Hostile UAV active.
Tripping out, but I swear to God, I just heard somebody climb ladders.
Hostile UAV overhead. Hostile UAV active. Hostile mortar strike incoming. Hostile UAV overhead.
Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Fire sale active. Buy station prices have been reduced.
Hostile UAV in this sector. Hostile UAV overhead. Hostile UAV in this sector.
Enemy destroyed. Use your TAC map to hunt down the rest of them. Get ready. Resurgence window is about to close. Enemy dropping into the AO. Fire sales over. Adjusting prices.
Dude, I gotta take a piss. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Gas is moving.
I'm in a horrible spot.
Kill confirmed. We've located the rest of them. Enemy soldier incoming.
Hostile UAV overhead.
25 are left. Stay sharp out there. Resurgence has closed. No more second chances. Occupation scan.
Hostile UAV active.
Enemy surveillance has eyes on the area. Go prone or get underwater to avoid their scans.
Hostile UAV in this sector.
Enemies detected. Locations marked. Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Where is he? Dude, I gotta take a piss. Holy shit. Killed the dude that was flying in. There's one more in this building. I'm gonna have to do some freaky shit to win this game. Alright, I see that dude on the bridge.
Hostile UAV in this sector.
Dude, but I know I'm missing it.
You're nearly done. All stations, a jailbreak is active.
Jailbreak? No way. Alright, hold on. I'm gonna have to get high ground. Take a piss, don't risk potential. We'll be fine, we'll be fine.
Heads up, a jailbreak is active. Gas is closing in.
Hostile UAV active.
Enemy dropping into the AO. You're in the top 5. Bring home the win.
Oh no, I choked because he has a better gun than me. Wow, dude.
Got gas moving in.
Watch this. They're gonna guess. Oh, I'm gonna die here.
Finish your mission. Take them down.
mask, dude.
Only 5 remained. You were close to victory.
I was dead anyway. I didn't have a gas mask. I don't know where that last kid is at. Where's the last kid at? I hate when the fucking storm finishes there in market. Cause I had a durable. Yeah, I was dead. If I didn't kill this dude, I probably should have. I didn't notice how fast my gas mask was running out. I'll be back, bro. I gotta take a piss. What time is it? 7:58. Never mind. I can't leave right now. Let me exit match real quick. Exit match. Real quick, just looking at GJ. Ooh, GJ pushed down. You look at GJ? You hear me?
Yeah, I beat that. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
My bad. My mom was calling because my sister did some nut shit. She broke her car.
Huh.
Now it's right before she flew out. She already didn't have bread to be flying out anyway. But yeah, I peeped GTA. That shit's popping off.
J was nice.
It's just clean. Clean. Played the zone really well. And at this point, it's really how is this news gonna react? Like, how is it gonna affect this movement? And I'm not gonna lie, I expected the upward movement first before the drop, but it held overnight too, so it's always like a good sign that it may just continue how it wants. So we'll see. The news spikes ain't no joke. Yo, I got a question. When you play Warzone, is MX9 like a top gun in there or no?
Nah, the MP5 or the Vaznev or the TAC.
My bad, you probably hear them talking. I have them on speaker.
There you go.
One, just the light. I said, Uber, you acting what you now you need to set the
And technically, it made another flip zone too, right? Made a new low.
Hey, give me 1 second.
Very good. My cell's crazy. Yo, I would just say, like, just watch with the flip. Because remember, there's NFP news at 8:30, right? So, like, usually, you know, obviously, we just had an imbalance red, an engulfing red candle go down. Right? So, I would just say, just be aware of the news that's going to come now. Right? And we have, technically speaking, we have a new trading zone. Right? We did break below the low of the day. So, these sells should play out. You're out already? Yeah, that's perfect. Literally, bro. 50 pips was fucking enough. And we're pretty much in a new trading zone. So now it's the last red candle before the push down, which is this one. And that's our new trading zone at this point. G is still in the same exact spot. US 30 in the same exact spot. USD CHF did a little bit of an upward movement here, so that's good. Right, so now that we got a double bottom, pretty much this is our neckline. Love to see a retest here. Hmm. 5-minute gave us a nice retest, to be honest. If we were looking at the 5-minute, it would have been an entry. Break, nice retest. Would have probably just played the new low. 20 pips. Not trusting anything? Yeah, no, that's why I'm waiting. I'm not looking at none of these. I'm looking at 30-minute structures. Right? Because technically speaking, we're still We'll see. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna wait till that 8:30 candle. Let me go to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. Yeah, essentially that's the plan that I want. That's the goal, right? Um, but you know how it is, man. People who trade take this shit too seriously. Like, oh, you're not a serious trader because you're playing video games. You're not even looking at your charts. So, you know what I mean? So it's difficult to do that, but that's why, you know, like, my chair is sinking, man. You gotta be fucking kidding me. I tell you, man, I'm pissed. Cause this next withdrawal was to buy my chair, and now I can't fucking buy it. It's crazy. I mean, I can, but I'm not gonna withdraw my money to that. That's funny though. These are still going down. I said I'm waiting. Definitely waiting till after news to trade. Damn, that would have been 2 games in a row that I would have won. And I would have had 20 kills. It's crazy.
Holding for deployment. Take this time to warm up. Hostiles dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Preparation is done. Now you deploy to the war zone. Resurgence. Stay alive till time expires to secure redeployment. Earn points to speed up the clock.
It's crazy. But I mean, it's not crazy, bro, because again, we already knew this shit was gonna happen. Like, yo, we're not dumb. It's like, we had the conversation yesterday, but the history repeats itself. It's either you catch it before it drowns, or you miss it, and then you gotta wait for the next wave again, right? But the good thing with the prop firms is like there will be legit prop firms. They will just be very difficult to get to use, and not everybody will have access to it, right? And that's really ultimately what's gonna happen. So we'll see how it plays out though.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Hostile UAV in this sector. Hostile recon deployed.
Mark remaining operators from that squad. Hunt them down.
Oh, I knew that wasn't him. Fuck, dude, like, why does my guy start lagging all of a sudden? Every time I get out of the screen. Oh, man, I need to optimize my fucking computer again. This guy gotta fuck off with that recon zone. Where is it anyway? Oh, I know that wasn't him. Fuck, dude, like, why does my guy start lagging all of a sudden? Every time I get out of the screen. Oh, man, I need to optimize my fucking computer again. This guy gotta fuck off with that recon zone. Where is it anyway? Where is it? Where is it?
active.
Look how much I'm skipping. Holy shit.
Hostile UAV overhead.
Gas is closing in.
Hostile UAV active.
Good kill. Marking the rest of that squad on your TAC map. Get hunting.
Motherfucker
Hostile
had
UAV overhead.
3 self revives. That's insane
Hostile
behavior,
UAV in the sector.
right?
Friendly loadout drop on the way. Enemy dropping into the AO. Target down. Marching the rest of them.
Hostile UAV overhead.
He could have killed me. I got nervous. Crazy.
Heads up. Fog's incoming. Visibility will be affected.
He's gonna be ahead of me in a few
Hostile
seconds.
UAV active.
I'll give him like 8 seconds. Nah, I'll give him 9 seconds. Watch. 2, 1. Come on, gotta lose, gotta lose.
Hostile
Bomb drone
UAV in the
deployed.
sector.
Bomb drone is armed.
Hostile UAV overhead.
Be advised, there is an enemy squad hunting for you. You're safe. You lost the enemy trackers.
Hostile UAV in the sector.
No confirmed kills.
This is why I get that. I played against kids like this who are gonna be like, oh, he knows.
Enemy destroyed. Use your TAC map to hunt down the rest of them.
He's cheating, cause how do you know? Kids already getting up, getting ready to go
Hostile
to school.
UAV active.
Internet's fucking stressed. I might see some kid here.
Hostile UAV in the sector.
I think I'm bugging. I'm stupid.
Hostile bomb drone in the sector. Hostile UAV active. Hostile UAV overhead. Hostile UAV in the sector.
Kill confirmed. We've located the rest of them.
Hostile UAV overhead.
Yo, for some reason, I don't know why that stun grenade out of my hand felt super uncomfortable. Like to throw, I felt like there was a huge delay. I threw that like a
Hostile
weirdo.
UAV active.
Hold on.
UAV in this sector.
Hostiles dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Hostile UAV overhead.
He's trying to get to me. Watch.
Enemy soldier incoming.
You back? What do you mean? I've been here, we're just waiting for 8:30.
Marked remaining operators from that squad. Hunt them down. Fire sale is active. Buy station prices are adjusted.
Hostile UAV active. Hostile UAV in this sector.
Enemy dropping into the AO. Enemy destroyed. Use your tac map to hunt down the rest of them. Watch your 6. Resurgence window is ending.
Dude, this fog is crazy. I don't see shit on the map.
Fire sales done. Prices are back to normal.
Hostile UAV active. Hostile UAV overhead.
What? Where the fuck did he come from? He just spawned with a gun. Wow. I got shit on. Okay.
We are returning you to the front. Earn this.
Where did I die? Sorry, no, we're gonna let
You'll have to do better than that.
Marked remaining operators from that squad. Hunt them down. Hostiles dropping
Get in
the
half.
area. Watch the skies. 24 enemies active. Kill them all.
Hostile UAV active.
Target down. Marching the rest of them. Be advised, resurgence is no longer active. This is for keeps.
Requesting close air.
Strike.
Target
Get to cover.
Copy that. Phoenix 2-3 is on station. Strike inbound. Good effect on target.
Brother, I need your thoughts on something I'm confused about. I got you, bro. Let me. Oh, word. I didn't see you. Alright, watch. You think you're good because you could throw grenades? Yeah, me too. Look, shooting a gun that has no recoil, I got you. Yeah, look how easy. Look, now you're nervous. What gun is this? Is that Nicki Minaj that I just seen on my screen?
Hostile UAV overhead. Hostile UAV in this sector.
My bad. Yeah, what's up? Type it in the chat and then I got you. Watch, you see him? so nervous. Oh, no, 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 no.
You're in the top 10. Well done.
In a horrible spot. Horrible, horrible spot that I'm in right now. Oh, I can't believe I just shit on all those kids though. This kid on the roof is nervous. Dude on my right is nervous. He's getting in a gunfight. Alright, 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 alright. We gotta find Nikki though. Barb's is still alive. Making sure she's not on the floor. Dude, and I got no attachment. I got no like perks. None of that shit. He's camping in the building, so I just need to play this very
Hostile UAV active.
cautious.
Fucking bitch.
No!
Finish the job. Less than 10 were still standing. You fought hard out there. Return to base for debrief.
Alright, man. All good. I want to play a fucking shitty game anyway. Alright, you see, there's a girl in my building who I used to know as a child. Just anything. This goes on. Well, here's the thing. The first thing is this, because I know it's different grade levels. What age is she? Because if you're 18 and she's in 8th grade, that would mean that she's a freshman. And you just graduated. And that's not weird, but it's weird. You know what I mean? What's the, okay. 8:26, we got 4 minutes. Give me 1 second. Let's lock in on this real quick. 8:30. We got 3 minutes, 15 seconds. We have NFP. Alright, cool. So, with the ones that we have left, right? USD CHF. We're looking for price to break above here, but I wasn't confident in that. I'm still not confident in that. I still think I want to see price give me a pull back into the zone. If I don't get price to pull into the zone, I'm not looking for an entry on this. US 30, I'm looking for sells, right? We're kind of in this. There's 2 reasons. Right, number 1 is the continuations of days of rises. Now the change of character. Change of character was up 50% fib zone to continue going down. GJ should continue pushing down. Gave us a little change of character. It should. Let's see. G is still sitting there with like a fucking Mahone doing shit. Literally. Gold is still in that 4-hour support. Let's see what they want to end up doing here. We still respected these lows. Technically speaking, we didn't reach the support. This candle did, right? Multiple times. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. We had a triple top at one point to continue going down. Did ADR, and then went up. 5 seconds here. Right. Completed ADR. No, it didn't actually. Messed it by a little bit. So I don't know. For I like the way I see this. I really do think that gold, like a lot of these pairs, are gonna spike to their zones and then continue going down. This literally looks what this looks like. I think this might spike up into the zone to continue this push going down. Let's see. 10 seconds. Boom. Spiked into the zone. Fucking went crazy. Let's see. Gonna give it a few seconds to breathe. GJ just stayed there. GU pushed up. My internet just crashed. That's how fucking crazy news hit. That's insane that just happened. Anyway. You gotta wait for this 5 minute to close. See where it wants to go. Gold just continue to go up, okay. USD CHF, we're looking at that now. GU is pushing up. GJ is staying in the same spot. AU went up. Damn, AU would have been a good one. AU would have been the good one. And you know what's crazy? The thing about AU, I was like, I'm not gonna mess with this one right now. But I should have messed with that. GJ is starting to push up a little bit. GU completely just pushed up. USD CHF is going down. Damn. So it faked out, you know, the long traders pretty much. Right? And instead of giving us that double bottom to be like a type 1 to continue to go up and give us a new high for the week, it gave us a 50-50 type 3 pattern. Literally 50% of consolidation to continue going down. But that's the thing. Like, yo, where did this find the support to continue going down instead of going up and completing the trend? You know what I mean? But this is still technically not under the zone, so we still got we still gotta wait for that 5 minute closure. That 5 minute closure is gonna, at this point, you know what I mean? Like, it'll be a fucking crazy story if that shit closes above. But let's see. I mean, look, every pair did exactly what I said was gonna happen, right? They're gonna fake out going to one way. Like GU's doing exactly what I drew out. It was just literally just in a lower time frame. Look. Yo, I'm telling you, bro, picture perfect. That's funny. But the only thing obviously that I wasn't correct about was I really thought that like 8:30 this move was gonna go down, right? Like the moves that it did in the 5 minute time frame, right? If this would have happened in the 1 minute where it would have been a lot more candlesticks and the movements would have been a lot broader, that's what I was expecting, right? I wasn't them expecting to make the three push, right? Just in the 5 minute time frame. Obviously, it's when it comes to probabilities, right? Because that's at one point people would say like, oh, okay, but you had this change of character, right? And this is one I don't trade like this, so this isn't what, in hindsight, it's so much easier to see shit, right? But this is a easy like post pattern. Like post pattern, you're pretty much in a tight consolidation zone from a 236 to 382 fib zone. You get your entries on the 382 golden ratio to continue to go up. Like, you see what I mean? Like, if that was in the back of my mind, I would have seen this a lot sooner and I would have had that as a probability. But it wasn't something that I saw. Right? So GJ is kind of out of the options already. So GJ is off. That already moved. GU is already obviously done. The move was literally to get an entry here to continue this move to the top. So I mean, it's a missed opportunity, but it is what it is. We would have been up fucking 40 pips already for the day. Literally just less than 5 minutes would have been in and out. Okay. US 30 kind of just did whatever it wanted to do, right? It followed the trend though. Right, talking about saying that this is gonna be a little fake out. This is just a fake out move. This is just a fake out move. Um, to get the real move. So, and then USD CHF, we were in the 5 minute mark. This should close down there, so that's chalk too. So, yeah, the only trade that was actually viable was GU. From what we were looking at, right? Because I really wasn't expecting gold to push like that. Um, no, I mean, like, what can I say, dude? Some of them you just gotta like. This one is a difficult topic, right? Because like we go back a few years back, right? We go back a decade. Let's go back 10 years, right? Like it wouldn't. He said laugh at it or something. Nah, cause I feel you on that. Like a few years back, it wouldn't be such a big deal as it is now. But like I see both sides. You know what I mean? But every circumstance is different. So you fuck, I gotta get water. you gotta you gotta be able to see both sides and see different circumstances. Like I see your point, which is something I agree with. Like, at the end of the day, like now it's like the age difference is different, right? Like the shit that even though it's only 4 years or 3 years, at that point in your life, you're going through so much change. Like the person you were when you first started high school is not the same person that you are now when you just graduated high school. You know what I mean? Like, and you're still young, like you just graduated high school. So it's not like you're an adult, like you're classified as an adult, right? But you're really not. You're still a little ass kid. So I mean, it's like you said it, right? Like if you don't see her like that, you won't be able to even have a relationship. You know what I mean? Like it wouldn't even work out because at the end of the day, like the first couple of days or the first couple of weeks or the first couple of months, you guys could feel.
Okay.
Give me 1 second. You guys could feel some shit for each other, but then a few months go by, you know, you already finished, you already graduated, she's still in school, so like you're maturing at a faster level than she is. You know what I mean? So, like I said, the first couple weeks, first couple months might be really good, but I mean, bro, when you crunch down the time, it's only a matter of time till shit starts getting weird. Especially when you said what you said, right? Like you already feel like the maturity level isn't there. So, in fact, exactly. So, all right, I'm back.
Yo, you seen these trades, bro?
Yeah, they're all playing out.
Bro, they're going crazy. They are going big time crazy.
I was going over
I said,
that GU chart, the one that I had drawn out. Well, literally like picture
oh
perfect.
shit.
But the only thing I didn't do was just the zone. But I don't know. I feel
It's
like
still
I'm still
kinda
looking at it. I'm just looking at how they're moving now. Like even because I'm looking at
they
my
are
zones,
kind of
right?
like
Like right now, US 30 is rejecting to break the highs. Because again, technically speaking, these highs still haven't been broken, right? Looking at GJ too, like, well, no, GJ is good. GJ is good.
oh shit. I could share my screen on my phone. I'm like I'm in the car right now.
Yeah, I hear you fucking about to crash and shit. What the fuck?
Bro, you can see my shit.
Yeah, I see it.
Holy.
So
Oh, it's
like
lit. Hold on.
that GJ trade is chilling. Um, I would
Yeah, that
just
shit's about.
if you're still in that or no?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I've been holding since last night. So what I'm doing now with my trade strategy is I'm taking a trade at 9 in Asia, and I'm holding it through till 4 p.m. the next day. And then depending on what it looks like at 4 p.m. today or near 4 p.m., that'll determine whether I'll close out prior to maybe even at 12, or if it's like looking just fine, I'm not gonna, of course, I'm not holding over the weekend for this beginning of the month, but like
Right.
later within this month, I'm gonna start trying to see what the setups look like closing at 4 p.m. And then what I'll do is like if it's Monday, because I'll come in, take my trades Monday night, like 9 p.m., hold through till 4 p.m. the next day, or 12 p.m. again, just seeing what the 4 hour candles look like. And then if Monday closes great, then cool, I'll hold again through Tuesday till the next day. So it'll be like basically I'm trying to cycle the market on the daily candles and how those are going to close. So that's why all those outlooks are really just over the course of the next couple weeks or over the course of the month. And essentially, again, these moves, you're going to want to trail your stops because they're going to come to a stopping point where the monthly is going to pivot back the other way. So really, this is just the initial movement of the monthly candle that I'm seeing, where it's like I'm looking for the fake outs for the first week of this new month. So that was why with DJ, I was like, it has the buyer's bias for sure over long term. But just because we're in a new monthly candle, it could just counter, it could throw that down wick going against the trend.
Right.
They're looking solid so far. And then you see how the daily candle, like just looking at the daily chart itself, like look where my 200 is on here. Isn't that crazy how much room to the high there is from that? So I'm like, okay, if the dailies keep closing downwards by 4 p.m. every day, that would tell, or not every day, but like, over the course of the next couple of weeks, that'll be a good giveaway that they're trying to test the low, or at least even just test this wick right down here. Actually, my shit's all black. Hold on.
I'm sick.
I can't even change my color. I changed my foreground color, but yeah, well, that's cooked. But yeah, you get the gist of what I'm getting at there. I ain't trying to do too much. And this is too, so like, I mean, like I'm not even counting that shit out either. But again, even if they are fake outs, like I'm holding until 12 just to see that, you know what I mean? Like to see if that's the truth or not to the overall bias.
Yo,
Because
hold on.
if at
I
12
think.
o'clock,
Hold on. Give me one. There's just no way I just hold on.